We now come to one of the only 4 episodes that Matt Groening ever wrote. That's right, the creator of The Simpsons has only written 4 episodes of the show, and this is one of them, Colonel Homer, first broadcasted on March 26, 1992, as I mentioned, written by Groening and directed by Mark Kirkland. After his behavior at the movie theater embarrasses Marge, Homer and Marge have a large argument, causing Homer to head for a redneck bar, where he meets a beautiful barmaid named Lurleen Lumpkin, voiced by Beverly D'Angelo, with a talent for singing. Homer becomes her manager and does everything he can to make Lurleen famous, but it takes a very long time for him to notice Lurleen has fallen in love with him. With Marge already upset and thinking Homer's the one with the roving eyes, it's time for him to decide on his romantic future. And of course, obviously, a lot of the episode takes the story of Colonel Tom Parker, the man who was best known as the manager of Elvis Presley, and also coal miner's daughter, the story of Loretta Lynn. And this is a very good, very solid episode that can take you completely by surprise, and thankfully, it doesn't resort to stupid cliches like the wire revealed or the breakup. In terms of stories revolving around Homer and Marge facing relationship problems, this is probably one of the stronger ones, and quite frankly, it works because there's a reasonable excuse why Homer and Marge are in this situation. Homer knows that he's a married man and is not interested in Lurleen sexually, and is only helping her because of her singing. There's no double entendre in this situation, and the episode never gives us the idea that Homer is interested in Lurleen in such a way except to give her a chance to make it big. And I also like that the episode does a great job of not forcing something completely unrealistic and stupid for why Homer and Marge are in this relationship slump, much like they did in last season's very lazy The War of the Simpsons or Some Enchanted Evening. Here there is actually a good reason to why something like this would put Homer and Marge into such a situation. And on top of that, you got Beverly D'Angelo giving a solid performance as Lurleen, both as the voice as well as the singing voice. And you never would have guessed that Ellen Griswold would be such a good singer, but this episode proved me wrong. And Lurleen does eventually show up in several episodes, and throughout the course of the series, like there'll be an episode where she'll be back, but it won't be Beverly D'Angelo, it'll be Doris Grau, the voice of Lunch Lady Doris, such as in Marge vs. the Monorail and Krusty Gets Cancelled. And she did eventually return in another episode later on down the road in Papa Don't Leave. And I think she actually does come back again in a more recent episode, but we'll save those for later on down the road. For now, though, if you want a great Homer-Marge relationship trouble episode, Colonel Homer is one of the definitive episodes in that category. It's an episode that definitely resorts to cliche knowledge, but instead creates a good... It's an episode that doesn't resort to cliche knowledge, but instead creates a good story that gets us involved with Homer's dilemma and makes us wonder what's going to happen with this at the end. It's an episode that's definitely worth the time to check out.
Now I'd like to play a song I wrote just this minute. It's called Stand By Your Manager. His name is Homer. He's quite a man. I tried to kiss him, but Homer ran. Sure wish I could say that I was his. I hope that Marge knows just how lucky she is. I do.